πέφτουν μες στον αέρα. Πάμε μέχρι το τελευταίο λεπτό. Κάθε πάσα γράφει ιστορία πέρα. Γίνε η φλόγα μες στο παλμό. Πάμε Πάφος, όλε, όλε. Όλο το γήπεδο μαζί καίγεται. Πάμε Πάφος, όλε, όλε. Χίλια στόματα, μία φωνή. Πάμε Πάφος, όλε, όλε.
Welcome, yes, and hello, amigos of Pafos FC. I'm amigo Darren, your host, and we are talking about Friday evening's game played at the Stelios Kirikidis Stadium on Friday evening. Apologies for the delay in this, but I've been waiting for CableNet to upload the footy video of the match, and nothing has come through. I have limited highlights which only show the goals, and that's not from CableNet. So if it is your video that I have pinched to use for this podcast, then thank you very much for allowing me to share it, and all the credits go down to you if you recognize it. I did try and find out who you were, but I couldn't. Look, limited game, like I said, highlights, but a very important instant missed because there's no upload from CableNet Sports of a handball that wasn't, in my opinion. Okay, yet again, poor Cypriot refereeing, even with VAR this time. The same guy. Unbelievable. Anyway, we'll talk about that later in the show. On a plus, David Goldar made his return onto the bench. Yes, Goldar, let's go, boy. And transfer news coming after this clip of the goals. So let's have a look at the goals that were scored during the game. I'm going to keep stum so you can enjoy the Greek.
Μια πολύ καλή παλιά για τον Όρσης, τώρα πλάγι από τα δεξιά, γίνεται η σέντρα και το γκολ από τον Λέλε. 1-0 η Πάφος, το 17ο ακριβώς λεπτό. Μετά από έναν εξαιρετικό. Εδώ η παλιά, η μακρινή. Είδε την κίνηση του Λέλε Όρσιτς, του σερβίρει εισαγωγικά το γκολ. Σέντρα ακριβίας, με το μέσα του ποδιού. Τον βρίσκει ακριβώς στον βηματισμό. Είδαμε και τον Κωνσταντίνο Λαΐφη να φωνάζει προς τους παίχτες του. Από το πουθενά να είναι ξανά εντεκάδα, δεν νομίζω. Για να δούμε τον Νικόλα Ιωάννου που κάνει το 2-0 στο πρώτο λεπτό των καθυστερήσεων. Δεν το πανηγυρίζει. Κοντρόλ και από πλάγια θέση τον Μίχο. Δημιουργός ο Κίνα νομίζω, γιατί ήταν και ο Πρίτο κοντά και με το ίδιο στυλάκι, ίδιο μαλάκι. Εδώ ξανά το τελείωμα, το εκπληκτικό από τον Νικόλα Ιωάννου.
Okay, so those were the two goals that Pafos scored. So Pafos beat Apoel 2-0, 2-0. But fans of Pafos still can't find official highlights online. I've looked for the last couple of days, like all Friday evening, all day Saturday, been looking a little bit this morning, nothing. Lele struck early doors with that header. Yanu sealed it nice and tight late in the first half. And Pafos fans are asking the same question that I am. Where are the highlights? We want to know where the highlights for the game were. Ammonia played the same time as us. Their game was up less than an hour and a half after the match had finished. Pafos, nothing. So what's going on? Broadcast restrictions, delayed uploads, geo-blocking, maybe. One thing's certain, Pafos were too good on the night, without a shadow of a doubt. And Pafos were punished by the sporting judge for apparently flares and misbehaviour in the stadium, and had to play that game behind locked closed doors. The only people that were allowed were mums with children up to 12 years old and people over 65 years of age. Now, I don't know what's going on. I really don't. But Pafos always seem to be punished harder than any other team. And yet we're one of the youngest teams in the league. Come on. It's ridiculous. Anyway, comment if you were at the game. Please do. Or if you know why no upload of our game and Ammonia's was up, please send a comment. Put a comment on here. I'd love to know why, just so that we can have a chat about it. Yeah. The other thing, this guy was back. Yes, your friend and mine. Oh, we love him at Pafos. We really do. Rewarded by the Cypriot officialdom for ineptitude on the field when given a penalty and no VAR review was even taken by him. This is the guy that I was speaking about last time. Look, it's my opinion only. But it just seems to make mistake after mistake, especially when Pafos are involved. Yet again, another instance of handball incorrectly, in my opinion, given against Pafos. I mean, Pafos FC, we're feeling the love that the Cypriot officials and the league are giving us. And it was reflected in the game by our manager, Sapinto, laughing hysterically on the sidelines at his decision to give handball after we'd scored the goal, when it was an Apoel defender's mistake when he's trying to hook it with his foot away from the Cypriot, the Pafos player rather, and he fell over, threw on goal, we score. No, we don't score because he cancels it out for handball after going to VAR. You can't even get that right. Looking at VAR, I was looking at it and thinking, there's no way that's handball. He's got his hand like this across his body, and the lads kick the ball, and it's hit him in the chest, and they've given handball. Ridiculous. This bloke is a liability, to say the least. Anyway, I've got lots to talk about today, tell you. Let's have a look at, bit of good news. There's Goldar, man. Yeah, the boy came on in the second half, played for a little while. Nice to see him back on the pitch. He's a rock. Anyway, our manager's comments were about the match. He said, I'm very happy for today's game. And to cut it all down, he's completely satisfied with the image of the team. Obviously happy with the positive outcome. And following the victory against Apoel, he was expressing both his satisfaction for both the performance and the overall effort of the players. Which, I mean, it might be the last match, the last game of the playoffs, but it's an important game. The week or the 6 days week before the cup final that we're going to be playing Apoel in. Our coach stood in the overall picture of the team, underlining that Pafos made a complete appearance with proper development, opportunity creation, and attacking effectiveness. And you know what? You could see we were playing so much better than we have been doing. The attack has got like, Pafos is back. You know, Pafos is back. If we'd have got this lad January, this season would have been a different thing. It'd have been a lot closer, I think. Definitely. And also at the same time, we had a great defensive function, significantly limiting Apoel's options and efforts. We knew they were going to come out stronger in the second half. And I tell you what, we nullified it. Absolutely nullified it. Pafos just maintained its focus and met the demands of the actual match correctly, which was nice. The manager also paid special attention to the ability to provide participation time for players like Goldar to get back into the role of things. I mean, he is a major factor in our team. Captain, leader, you know, I think he's going to have a little bit of an influence in the cup final. He will play in it at some stage, whether from the start or be brought on to lock things up when we go 3-0 up. Yeah, it was a good performance, a very, very good performance. So well done, Pafos FC, for beating the backside out of Apoel. And also, just on a word of note, Ammonia played Apollon at the same time, and Ammonia destroyed Apollon by 5 goals. I mean, absolutely destroyed them, which is great for Pafos because it puts them in their place. They're on a downer, we're on an up. Yeah, I've got confident belief that we're going to win this on the 29th. Anyway, let's have a look. I did promise you transfer news, so here we go. As promised, here's the latest round of Pafos news, transfer rumour news today. Okay, most talked about Pafos transfer rumours. David Luiz, is he staying another season? Is he? The biggest ongoing discussion is around our veteran Brazilian defender, David Luiz, potentially extending his current deal after becoming a major figure in Pafos FC's European Champions League campaign. Reports earlier this season described his move to Cyprus as one of the shock transfers of European football. But hey, was it a right decision? I think it was, you know, for him. I think it was. He is a key pin in defence at the moment, without a shadow of a doubt. Mimovic. Now, the Serbian right back, Mimovic, has repeatedly appeared in transfer rumours, linked with Pafos and others. But negotiations have taken place with Fenerbahce regarding a possible move, as in a permanent one. So watch this space. We will see. Now, I'm not too sure about this fella. I picked this one up off the internet. A fella called Afimiko Pululu. He's a striker, heavily circulating in transfer feeds connected to Pafos. Pafos appeared to be monitoring attacking reinforcements ahead of another European campaign. We're going to need them. We're going to need them. Also, rumours continue around Danilo, the Brazilian midfielder. Oh, wouldn't that be awesome, man? At this rate, the amount of Brazilians we've got coming into our team, we're going to have to be playing in gold and green soon. He's also been linked, Danilo, in recent transfer tracking reports. There's still no official confirmation from Pafos FC, though, so watch this space. Okay. The confirmed stuff we already know about. Nicolas Yanu signed permanently from Sampdoria until 28. Lele joined on loan from Fluminense. Danny Silva, loan signing from Midtjylland. I think that's a Swedish team. Guisan signed during 25-26 season. Anderson Silva permanent signing confirmed. David Luiz headline signing that obviously increased Pafos's vision. Look, after qualifying for Europe again, it's building a strong continental reputation, Pafos. And certainly, the Cypriot reporters expect Pafos to focus on another striker. And we've already talked about a fellow that I mentioned, a right back. Experienced European defenders and possibly a creative attacking midfielder to replace the loss of Tankovic, I would imagine, who has had a phenomenal season at Ammonia. But the Champions League exposure that Pafos got has completely changed the calibre of players that are now willing to entertain, move into Cyprus and playing for Pafos. We've got one important thing to watch, though, and that is managerial stability. Ricardo Pinta, he only recently arrived after the departure of Albert Salades, which could mean that the recruitment strategy could shift again this summer, depending on Sapinto's preferred style and whether Pafos FC prioritise Europe or domestic dominance, or both, if we can afford to do that with Moving on. One that we've got confirmed, though, from Ammonia to Pafos is Charalampous Kyriakidis, the Cypriot international goalkeeper. He's 27 years old, 1.8 meters in height, and I think that's a great signing for us, especially with the rumours around Goldar possibly being taken away from us by Go Ahead Eagles or one of the Greek teams. We've already seen that Papadoulis is probably more than likely leaving to join Olympiakos in Greece because they're very interested in him. I mean, I think he's only 21 anyway, so we'll see what's going on there. But yeah, a great signing for Pafos FC to get this fella in the nets without a shadow of a doubt. Anyway, let's don't forget, like and subscribe to the Amigos of Pafos FC on YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. So what's coming up next? What can come up next? I think we all know. The one we are all looking forward to with bated breath. It's Cypriot Cup final day, the 29th of May. Let's go, boys. Kick off 7 p.m. over in Nicosia at the National Stadium. I've got my ticket. Have you got yours? Let's make sure you have. I think they've sold over 4,000 tickets so far. So come on, we can do better than that. We definitely can do better than that. Cup final day. Oh, yes. Obviously, I'm going to be taking the coach this year up to Nicosia. I'm not going to deck the car out in all the Pafos FC and Amigos FC badges and everything on it, because at the moment I can't trust it. It keeps breaking down. But we shall wait and see what's going to be happening in Nicosia. I will be doing some live streaming from outside the stadium when I'm having a few coffees. Of course, it'll be coffee. It might look like lager-looking coffee, but it'll be coffee with a little cappuccino head on it. Yeah, we'll come from you live. I'll have some a bit of microphone and use the phone for chatting to some of the fans and what have you, and see if we can get some good results and get some unique pictures and stuff like that for you. All the way over on the coach and upon arrival at the stadium in Nicosia and in the game and maybe a bit of live Facebooking from in the stadium. I'm really looking forward to it. It should be a great day. Anyway, look, I've been droning on for quite a while. There was a lot to talk about. Oh, and who do you think's going to be refereeing the final? Do you think that the Cyprus sporting officialdom will give us this fella again? Oh, I really hope not. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and spreading the love. And just remember, Pafos, it's not just a club, it's a way of life.